Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at another 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie figure, and it's Raph in disguise. Yes, another Raphael figure. I really see him being the focal point of this movie, much like the 1990 film. He was kind of the main character. Yeah. Interesting. I got this guy because he looked very, very different from the other figures, and he's not listed on the back of the packaging. He's the only figure out of the toy line so far that is not one of the original lineup figures. Of course, he's just a variation of Raphael figure. But he intrigued me enough to pick it up, and it's only $8.88, so I went ahead and done it. Packaging is exactly the same as the Raphael packaging. No Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle at the top because, well, it was printed before they changed the name. It was initially supposed to be Ninja Turtles. Fan backlash. Now we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the film title. And even the bottom down here, so just kind of a close-up here. Down at the bottom, we've got a picture of Raphael with his colors, but it says Raph in disguise instead of Raphael. It's the same exact artwork on the box that you get with the regular Raphael figure, and then you get all the turtles on the side. Now, just holding this thing, it feels a lot heavier. Yeah, this is very, very different. And, again, same exact packaging as the others. He's not listed on here, and I don't know why. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, why he wasn't included on there, or if he was a Wave 2 or just a throw-in. I'm not really sure. But he's obviously in disguise. He's got the trench coat, which is kind of the classic. When the Turtles wanted to go out in public, they put these trench coats on. They use it in the 1990 film. They used it in the cartoon. This is very classic Turtles, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up because it looks really interesting to me. And it's always cool to have a good guy, especially a hard-ass good guy, in a trench coat. I've always liked that. So let's get him out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Raphael in his full disguise mode, and he really kind of looks like the Sandman to me. If I saw this guy coming down the street, I would probably call the cops. It just looks very, very strange. So there are things I really like about this and things that are kind of unfortunate. What's unfortunate, the glasses and the hat just kind of sit there. They don't clamp in any way, so they will very loosely fall off. But he just looks so big and so massive. He feels heavier than the regular Raphael figure, and I'm not really sure why. And there's some very interesting things I discovered with this guy upon looking at it. Yeah, he's very different. So he's got his little hat. Take his hat off there, and then his little glasses, like I said, they just kind of sit there. And I wish the glasses, at first I wish they weren't yellow, but when he's actually got them on there, it doesn't look too terribly bad. And then his scarf just kind of clamps on around his face. So there we have Raphael without all of his gear on. And the one thing I did notice, my figure rattles, like there's a part inside the chest that rattles, and I mean, it doesn't affect the figure in any way. It's not broken. It just has a little part inside, and I'm not really sure what that's about. Now, the trench coat is really, really nice. It's a soft rubber, but his arms are a different cast rubber. I tried to take the trench coat off, and it will not. It acts like it wants to come off, but it just won't. And that's because of the way it's molded at the bottom, if you look underneath. Which is kind of interesting. Also, the paint apps. This is the same exact mold as the other Raphael figure, if I can get him to stand now. No, he's not going to want to stand. You were standing. There we go. So here he is with the other Raphael figure. Just kind of a comparison shot. Same exact mold for the legs, body, and head. The only difference that they've done, they've replaced the arms. They are completely different, and he does not have the leather gear on there. So, yeah, that's the difference between the figures. The arms themselves have ball joints. The wrists actually do have swivels, which are nice. His hands are completely wrapped up. It's a totally different mold for the hand, which is unfortunate. Well, I mean, he can hold the sai, I suppose, but he can't hold it really cool like he does there. He can't put the sai between his fingers. He would only have to hold them by the handle piece, which is unfortunate. And really, I'm like, why didn't he come with any of the weapons? And when I think about it, the April O'Neil figure comes with the exact same size that the Raphael figure does, and I think you can just transpose those because they're way too big for her, and they may be meant to go with this figure because I got a feeling he's going to be walking around with April in the movie. But paint apps, this guy's probably the best turtle as far as paint apps go because, well, it's all just a trench coat. And we got the nice painted buttons and the pockets. I love the molded belt. Wish that was kind of a bronzy color or a copper color. Just really nice detail on the trench coat itself. Looks great. Now, if you look underneath, looking up his trench coat, that's kind of creepy. If you look up underneath, you can see he is not painted at all under there. And that's not a surprise. And then at first I thought that those were speakers, but then I realized those are the ports that the leather pieces clamp into. And of course he has a green shell. They did not paint it. So yeah, kind of interesting. That's for sure. Is this a figure that you want to get? Yeah, probably. If you like the whole stepping out on the town trench coat, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you're definitely going to like this figure, I think. I like it. It's different. It's kind of a novelty type thing. I like the disguise factor to it. Just kind of put his little sunglasses on, and then his hat, which just kind of sits on the top of the head, like so. Yeah, I like it. I think this is a good idea. I wouldn't mind seeing the other turtles in disguise. Maybe slight variations of this would be kind of cool. But definitely cool stuff. He definitely looks creepy. There's something about it. It's a different figure. Well, it's the same figure. It's just molded a little different. It's a different concept and different style. I definitely dig him. He's worth picking up, I think, just to have. If a kid, I don't know if a kid's going to like this figure, but definitely the adult collector that has the memories of the turtles in their trench coats. They have made variations of that in the past, and this, of course, is just the newest one. So there he is, Raph in disguise. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, thumbs it up. If you didn't, thumbs it down. And as always, please subscribe and look for more videos in the future.